Q8233. To detect a minute crack using dye penetrant inspection usually requires A. That the developer be applied to a flat surface. B. A longer than normal penetrating time. C. The surface to be highly polished. The correct answer is B. To detect a minute crack using dye penetrant inspection usually requires a longer than normal penetrating time. This is because minute cracks are often very small and may not be immediately visible to the naked eye, so the penetrant needs more time to seep into the crack and make it visible. Additionally, the developer is applied to the surface after the penetrant has been washed off, and it helps to draw out any penetrant that has seeped into the crack, making it more visible. A highly polished surface is not necessarily required to detect the crack. 8233-1. Which of the following is a main determinant of the dwell time to use when conducting a dye or fluorescent penetrant inspection? A. The size and shape of the discontinuities being looked for. B. The size and shape of the part being inspected. C. The type and divided by or density of the part material. The correct answer is A. When conducting a dye or fluorescent penetrant inspection, the dwell time is determined based on the size and shape of the discontinuities being looked for. This is because the penetrant needs enough time to seep into any cracks or voids in the material, and smaller defects may require longer dwell times to ensure proper detection. The size and shape of the part being inspected and the type and divided by or density of the part material may also affect the inspection process, but they are not the main determinants of the dwell time. 8234. When checking an item with the magnetic particle inspection method, circular and longitudinal magnetization should be used to A. Reveal all possible defects. B. Evenly magnetize the entire part. C. Ensure uniform current flow. The correct answer is A. When checking an item with the magnetic particle inspection method, circular and longitudinal magnetization should be used to reveal all possible defects. This is because these methods provide different orientations of the magnetic field and can help to detect defects that may be oriented in different directions. By using both circular and longitudinal magnetization, the entire part can be inspected thoroughly to ensure that any possible defects are revealed. 8235. In magnetic particle inspection, a flaw that is perpendicular to the magnetic field flux lines generally causes A. A large disruption in the magnetic field. B. A minimal disruption in the magnetic field. C. No disruption in the magnetic field. The correct answer is A. It is crucial that the magnetic lines of force flow roughly perpendicular to the defect in order to locate it using the magnetic particle inspection approach. This has the greatest impact on the magnetic field disruption and creates magnetic poles that draw the indicating medium across the flaw. 8236. If dye penetrant inspection indications are not sharp and clear, the most probable cause is that the part A. Was not correctly degaussed before the developer was applied. B. Has no appreciable damage. C. Was not thoroughly washed before the developer was applied. The correct answer is C. If the indications are not sharp and clear, the most probable cause is that the part was not thoroughly washed before the developer was applied. However, it's always best to consult with a qualified expert or refer to the specific inspection procedure to confirm the cause of the issue.